Okay, welcome to day 28 of the 29 days of love. So, I have been coming on live every single day during the month of February because of Love Month. And we're wrapping up today and tomorrow. That's all we have left. So, I wanted to just tell you if this has been helpful to you, or if you have caught one or two or a few. um, I have been behind the scenes recording and loading all of these into YouTube on my channel, and there is a actual playlist called the 29 Days of Love. This is somewhere that you can go where you can literally skip the Netflix for an evening, have a love fest, watch them on YouTube, get caught up, go back and review, because that way you don't have to go sorting through everything in the Facebook group. So if that's helpful, that's available to you on my YouTube channel, and I'll put a link here, totally free. So I wanted to ask you a question. You know how at the beginning of the year, people are either for or against New Year's resolutions? So I'm wondering, have you ever given up on a New Year's resolution? Have you ever come out the gate so strong with something at the beginning of the year, and you've made commitments and you know that this is something that you want to achieve, and then a year later, you really are revisiting the exact same resolution and you're thinking that you'll start it then, because what you realize is you did it for a little while in the beginning of last year, and then you gave up on it, and then you didn't do it again until the next year comes around and you go, oh, yeah, I was going to do that. I was going to. Well, we do this in life all the time. We come out the gate strong. We're excited. I'm so guilty of this myself. Nobody is perfect, right? We're all human. But the reality is the only time that you're going to get the results that you really want is when you make a decision, a commitment, and you are consistent. I've loved doing the 29 days of love because it put me in a situation where, in order to honor my word to myself and to you, to build trust and faith in myself, which is so important when it comes to self love, I needed to dedicate the time and make the commitment to show up every day. You may notice this little colorful thing on the wall. I'm not at home. I am at Unity Church in Grass Valley, which is my church, because there's internet here. Woke up this morning, there was no internet. Remember when I talked to you about no matter what? Sometimes, of course, life is going to do things and we have no control over it. And that's understandable. But anytime that we have a choice, anytime that we have the choice to make the decision to honor our word, we should do that, because that strengthens our belief in ourselves and our trust grows. When we learn that we can really depend on ourselves, we can really trust ourselves. That's part of that falling in love with yourself that shows you that you're going to be okay no matter what. It's the part of you that says, okay, external circumstances they do not disrupt my peace. And so knowing that you're going to be okay, you can do that by strengthening that trust and that commitment to yourself, being true to yourself. So, why do I bring this up now? Because you have an opportunity. You have an opportunity to go back through the 29 days. Like I said, you can find it on my YouTube channel. If you go there, please subscribe. I would appreciate it so much. But you can watch all the way through. And it'll take you probably a few hours, like way less than Netflix. But I wanted to recap with you today. So, grab a pen and a notebook. And I'm going to just give you some highlights to write down right now so that you have sort of a formula to follow and reminders of what we've gone through. Okay, because a lot of times people will take notes as they go along, and then they will forget where it is. And oh, was that day 2? Was that day 5? Was that day 10? This way, I'm going to give you some hints and some reminders. And then I encourage you to go back and watch the series again and to stay active in this group. Be an active participant, because there's a lot to learn when it comes to love, and practicing and showing up and being committed and dedicated is what's going to get you the results that you're looking for. Without that, it's just another thing that we dabbled in. So be the one that says yes to love no matter what. Okay, so hopefully you've had a chance to get a notepad and a pen. So I want to recap on the 5 pillars of love: understanding, clarity, falling in love, creating, and attracting. I also want to remind you of the healing process. Remember this one? You can do this just like this as a reminder to get you back on track and to bring you back into your heart center. So, a healing process is heart energy alignment and love. Check in with your heart center. Remember to return to love. Ask yourself the question: what are my heart's core desires? What is it that I really, really desire? Then, energy. Do an energy check. Do a full body scan. Check in with yourself. Are you carrying tension? Are you carrying anxiety, fear, excitement, hope, anticipation? What's going on in your body? Just do a quick body scan. Then check your alignment. Your heart's core desires and your energy, are they in alignment with each other? Is what you say you really, really want, and what your energy in your body scan, and then your actions, what you're doing, are they all in alignment? Because that's where you invoke the law of attraction and you start to manifest. And then finally, love. Love, it's like see everything through the eyes of love. Remember, remind yourself, am I seeing this through the eyes of love? Am I being love? You do those 4 things and you just get into a rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 4. Heart, energy, alignment, and love. So that's the healing process. Forgiveness. Practice this every day. Start with you. Forgive yourself. Carrying forward shame, despair, just carrying things because you have unforgiven energy stored in your body, either towards another or yourself. Then start to work on that daily, putting in love and forgiving, letting go, releasing. Mirror work. Do your mirror work. Go in front of your mirror every single solitary day for just a few minutes. If you can only do this in the beginning, I love you. I love you. You are beautiful. You are a magnificent person. You're an incredible being of light and energy, and you like have the most incredible intentions for the world. Talk to yourself this way. Talk to yourself the way that you would talk to someone that you really love and respect and honor and cherish and value. Start having these conversations with yourself so that you nurture a relationship with that person in the mirror looking back at you, and you guys start to become friends. She becomes your confidant, or he becomes your confidant. So, mirror work. Get yourself the chalk markers off of Amazon or at Michael's or Joann's. Write affirmations. I am worthy. I love you. I am valuable on your mirror, so that you will say them each day. It gets easier. I promise it gets easier. Write your I am declaration. If you haven't already done your document, go back. It's like in the first week and prepare your I am statement and write down your visualization. Do those exercises so that you start to do this every day and it becomes a habit. And finally, just commit. Just realize that investment, whether it's money or whether it's time, whether it's energy, whether it's just mental space, we make commitments to things that matter. We either make time for the things that matter or we make excuses. That's really what it boils down to. We make time or we make excuses. So ask yourself what it is that you really, really want when it comes to love. What drew you into the 29 days to begin with? What is it that you really desire? Go back to your clarity and manifestation journal. Maybe do it again. See if it's different than it was when you began this at the beginning of the month. Has anything changed for you? Go back. If you need that, if you want to download it, the PDF is here in the Facebook group. So I just encourage you to keep going and to go back and review. Tomorrow is our final day, and we're going to just really lean in once again to like, what is it to fully experience love? How do you find your forever love? What is that all about? How do you live your fullest life? So tomorrow is our final day, and I really hope that you will take the time to join me. I am going to, I may move the time, but I'll let you know. I'll post it. All right, guys. Thank you for being here today. I love you all. I'll see you tomorrow.